The first of the two is to sort out the WrestleForce Undisputed Championship. 2 belts, 2 wrestlers, 1 champion. If you're ready then, let's play the music. Here they come for our Undisputed title match.
Welcome everyone to another episode of WrestleForce TV, and as Lee Bamber said, this match is for the WrestleForce Undisputed Championship. And here he is, the man himself,
David Francisco. Oh, you mean James? Sure.
Oh, yeah, also I'm joined by David Francisco on commentary. I'm Rex Armstrong, but here is the WrestleForce Undisputed Champion. What's his name, David? You got half of it through.
James Pharrell.
James Pharrell.
James Pharrell had a very hard battle. Like, of course, you're watching this on a YouTube channel. This is actually the second of 2 shows that WrestleForce is doing here at the Chelsea Theatre on the same day, and this is actually the second title defense by James Pharrell today.
It is indeed.
James Pharrell wrestled a really hard-fought battle against all EPs, and it was so hard-fought that actually I was talking to him backstage, and I saw this all unfold in front of my eyes. He hurt his ribs in that match.
Did he? I did not know that.
This match officially recognised as being for the WrestleForce Undisputed Championship and belts. He wrestled with 1 fall to decide. Introducing first, the champion who took the title off the Voodoo a few weeks ago. An athlete in his prime, the natural athlete and champion, James Pharrell.
And you can see it in his face, you can see it in his movement. He is not 100%. It was a side Russian leg sweep. He knows exactly when it happened. He landed funny when he hit the side Russian leg sweep, and something happened to his ribs.
And you can see there, he's still holding his ribs now.
But he's still out here to defend it, which is stupid. What are you doing, James?
A fighting champion, David. That's what we want to see. If you
But his opponent doesn't care. Let's meet
If you want to
him.
talk about stupid, is Mark Trew.
Yeah, Rex, tell us all how Mark Trew got this championship title.
Well, David, thanks for asking. He kicked my head in.
Yeah,
he kicked my delicate.
Give me more details. Give me more details, because I'm loving to hear it.
Well, I'll be honest, David, it's a bit fuzzy because, as I said, he stomped on my head until I passed out. So thanks for reminding me.
Well, if you don't remember, then I'll be able to tell you.
Oh, great.
Mark Trew has changed his attitude. Mark Trew is a different man. Ever since he's turned his back on Kieran Lacey, he's always been aggressive, he's always been intense, but it seems like he finally found himself. He was fighting this side of him and he finally found himself. And Mark Trew did to you what he's been doing to everyone recently at WrestleForce. He hit them so hard they don't remember what happened to them in a match. He didn't pin you. He didn't make you tap out. He beat you down so much, Rex Armstrong, that the referee had no choice but to stop the match because you could not defend yourself anymore. Yes, you're a coward, but this is not about you. This is about the man in the corner right now. Mark Trew is getting a championship match because of the intensity and the aggression he has inside of him.
Yeah, thanks for that, David. Really appreciate that.
You're welcome. Listen.
Now, out solo and wanting 2 belts from Romford, the unbreakable, undeniable Mark Trew.
Listen, this is really amusing for me to think about what happened to you in that match, and I don't want myself to be the only person enjoying it.
Well, look,
Right? I wanted to share my joy with you, Rex Armstrong.
Well, I appreciate that, David, but you touched on it, and here's the point I want to make, that I think James Pharrell shouldn't underestimate. Oh, I think he's going to say a few words, and then I'll carry on my train of thought. Cool, the WrestleForce fans let them know what they think of James Pharrell.
Mark! I don't think you suck. As a matter of fact, as I said before, I respect you. And I did promise you a championship match.
Which I've got right now.
And you couldn't just wait, could you?
No! You gave me a promise and you need to fulfill it. And now I'm going to take 10 belts off you and show you mugs why I...
Now, you know that when we have our match, it's going to be something special.
Let's go!
Now, I beat Ollie Peace earlier, and you know that I hurt my ribs in that match.
Oh yeah, we did.
Do you really want your championship match to be tainted with me being injured?
Who cares, James?
I think we know the answer that Mark Trew is going to give, because Mark Trew is a terrible person.
No! There's an opening, it's an opportunity. He needs to take that opportunity.
I think you should do the honourable thing and come to the centre of this ring and lay down. And we'll do this properly on another night.
I mean, there's no way Mark Trew's going to do that, David, surely.
It sounds like James Pharrell is a coward, you know.
Want to do it?
So, if I lay down, I'll get another match later on.
You know I'm a man of my word, Mark.
No, you're not. No matter how this match ends, if you're laying on top of me, I will get another match.
You've got my word, Mark Trew.
Got shake on it.
Oh, Mark, don't do this.
Well, I feel like Mark might have potentially trapped him in his own words there.
Let's go home early.
Think about it, David. He said no matter at the end of the match, if you end up, he gets another match.
In a much better town than this.
That's what James offered Mark, and Mark is taking the chance. Now, man, Mark, don't do it. Take the chance. Take the chance, Mark. It's for, look at this. This is the prize. The 2 WrestleForce championships. The unified WrestleForce championship is on the line.
I can't believe I'm going to see this. Surely not. David, I did not get my head kicked in for this.
No, I think.
Are you telling me I did?
I think he's going to do it. Mark, Trew,
For God's sake.
please no. Yes, Mark! Take it! The bell has rung. This match has started. James Pharrell wanted this. He was okay with this. The championship is on the line, and Mark Trew is about to take it.
Oh, James Pharrell gets the ref in the way and just rakes Mark Trew's eyes there. Mark Trew is watering. He can't see what's going on. Oh, but he can.
Play fire with fire, right?
But James Pharrell is ribbed still in a really bad way.
Is he? Mark needs to take it. Mark, go ahead. Don't give him the space. This is it. Take that championship, kid. Make yourself famous.
I mean, you gotta respect James Pharrell for fighting through this injury here.
Yes! Mark Trew doesn't let go. He continues to do it. James wanted the match to start. It's not like he asked for the match to not happen. He wanted the match to start. He wanted this to happen. This could definitely be something that could happen. Look at that kick straight to James Pharrell ribs.
And I think we might know the target of Mark Trew's offense now, if I'm honest.
I mean, wouldn't you do it? You wouldn't. You're a coward.
Because I'm a good person, David.
Yeah, sure. Oh, this is a forfeit. The ref stops the match. It's a forfeit, right?
Do you win on forfeit?
Of course you win on forfeit. The ref stopped the match. Why is that idiot getting in the ring? What the hell is he doing? The match, the bell has rung. What are you doing in there?
Why is there a handsome Cal Parrish in the ring?
Kick his head, Mark. Kick his head. Nothing's gonna happen. He got in the ring.
I think we should sub Cal Parrish in for James Pharrell.
Oh yeah, let's do that. I want to see that. I want to see Cal Parrish versus Mark Trew.
That's a big money match right there. I think James Pharrell might be in some trouble here.
Just give the ref needs to stop this match. That's it.
No, Martin's doing.
Mark Trew wins by forfeit.
David, Martin is doing the responsible thing here, and he's checking on the safety of the wrestlers that are in the ring.
How long does it take to check on him? Just end the match and give the win to Mark Trew. The champ can continue, and the champ can continue because Mark Trew kicked him in the ribs. Mark Trew, just like he did to you, is gonna force this match to end in a ref stoppage. James Pharrell wanted to come out to the ring. He wanted to get these people to see him. He wanted to hold both championships and get that picture. Too bad. Now it's going to cost him.
James Pharrell's a fighting champion. He wanted to come out here no matter the injury that he has and defend those titles. I respect him for it.
Oh! Yes! Was he playing possum? Oh, he wasn't playing possum, but good. Was he? I think he wasn't playing possum, but he took advantage of the situation. He outsmarted Mark Trew on this. I love it.
I mean, I have no doubt that his ribs are hurting, but based on that smile on his face, I do feel like he might have outfoxed Mark Trew on that occasion. And I can't say I'm not happy about it.
I don't think that James Pharrell is as bad as he made it look. I think he can move, he can wrestle. He just made it look way worse to get an opening. And look at that! The hits that Mark Trew just hit to James Pharrell ribs did not have the same effect as before because James Pharrell played Mark Trew. And I love this match. This has been my favorite match in a while, Rex.
Oh, look, if there's proof in the pudding. James Farrell just shrugging off that suplex there. His ribs are fine. This diabolical man.
Finally, James Farrell does something that I respect. I love it. Look at that.
He fooled us all, and he fooled the fans.
I'm sorry, he fooled you. He never fooled me.
He didn't fool you, of course.
No, I knew this was going to happen.
Not. Only minutes ago you were cheering for Mark Trew.
No, I knew. I knew it was.
You were lulling Mark Trew into a false sense of security from here, were you?
Well, first of all, Mark Trew can't hear me, so it's not like I'm lulling into anything.
He hears everything, David.
Mark Trew did the right thing in trying to take this rib injury to his advantage. I'm so happy he did it, but James Farrell was able to play the game even better than Mark Trew did. And look at him now, he's on top and dominating. I'm
just standing on Mark Trew and grinding that face into the mat.
Do you have any idea how much I'm loving this match right now?
I can tell.
This has been like the greatest WrestleForce match.
The announce desk is slightly raised.
Ever since the...
Oh, and just hit him with a disgusting curb stomp there. James Farrell not quite finished. Oh, big leg drop there. Goodness me. And just, you gotta believe he's taking a little bit too much time here, David. Too much space.
I mean, it
Hook
does.
The legs. Oh.
His ribs are hurt, you know? Like, they're not as hurt as he made it look like at the beginning.
Respect to James Farrell for powering through. We're not saying he isn't injured. He is, but he is, that's how much of a premium athlete he is. That he can push through. And that ball out. I don't know how much of an athlete would bite the forehead.
Former Olympian.
Hey, you're right, a former Olympian. I don't know if they taught biting in the Olympics, David, but that's besides the point.
No, it's biking, not biting, you know. It's different.
Yeah, you can't speak this language. I'll let you go. I'll let it go.
The personification of an athlete right in front of you. He won those 2 titles out of sheer athleticism and ability, and he's showing that right now. He outplayed Mark Trew, and I will remember this moment forever. I was here. I'm gonna get a T-shirt. I was here when James Farrell out-Mark Trew'd Mark Trew.
It's true. I can't.
It is true.
I know. It's damn true.
It's Mark Trew.
It's Mark Trew. You got James needs a stronger cover than that if he's going to keep marching. Oh, see, because there's still life in the boy.
I don't think James can physically do a cover that's stronger than that. His ribs are definitely hurt. He's not moving 100%.
Oh, until he moves like that. Goodness me.
Sure, he can have explosive bursts like that, but how much did that take away from his ribs? You know, and he won't be able to keep that going forever. He needs to bank on moments like these.
You can see here as well, when you got rib pain, it makes it harder to breathe. Each breath is excruciating. You can see James trying to fight through that. But if you can't catch your breath, it makes wrestling just that much harder.
Hang time! My God, the hang time!
Oh, someone call a priest, because I just saw Mark Trew's soul leave his body.
That can be it. It's gonna be the dropkick now. Mark Trew slowly raises his shoulder off the ground.
Barely a kick out there from Mark Trew. Mark Trew's in trouble. Look at that. His eyes are in the back of his head. He doesn't know where he is.
There is one thing though, that Mark Trew is gonna have the advantage over Pharrell right now because of the condition of Pharrell's ribs, which is when it comes to endurance and conditioning. Mark Trew is a regular MMA fighter. He trains MMA. He's even had a professional fight, which he won. His record is undefeated in MMA, and the conditioning you need to have that kind of sport, the amount of training they do, the specific training for MMA, as well as wrestling, both companies, his conditioning is great, and we are seeing exactly that! He got that moonsault!
A great example of the endurance and the cardiovascular ability of Mark Trew. I don't think Mark can quite believe he landed that, but Mark Trew, can he capitalise? Oh! What you're hearing there, ladies and gentlemen, is the sound of flesh on flesh.
And Mark goes back to the ribs. If he continues to target that area just like that, it can really spell disaster for James Farrell and his championship. He keeps trying to go for that clothesline that has given him so much advantage in this match, but it was telegraphed too much. Mark keeps the attack on the ribs. Open palm strikes directly to that injured area. Lures James Farrell in. Gets the kick.
Cleans his clock.
Did you see the shin of Mark Trew hitting James Farrell straight on the temple? Can Mark Trew do it? Can he become the unified WrestleForce champion?
Oh, driving James Farrell's face into that buckle there.
He's able to land on his feet. What a springboard straight to the dropkick. The athleticism of this kid is incredible. New champ! New champ! New champ! Oh, he got him.
James Pharrell dug down deep, found something deep inside of him and kicked out. Mark Trew beside himself here. I mean, what's going through Mark's head right now?
Where is he going? He's getting too aggressive. He's getting his head on the ball, off the ball. It's his immaturity and his lack of experience.
Where's he going? Is he taking the belts?
Or maybe...
Does he think he won?
Or maybe he knows exactly what he's thinking. Throws one belt. Oh, I know what he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing. Make the ref turn his back and get... Oh, does Mark know that he inadvertently threw the championship too far? And James Pharrell has the other championship! The referee saw it!
I think Mark Rivers is winning the belt. James Pharrell's disqualified.
And I don't think he minds. Look at this.
Down about having a good match for you. I'm done. Disqualify me. I'm still the champion. And nothing you can do about it.
This is the perfect finish to the perfect match, Rex Armstrong.
That is an outrageous comment.
His decision for striking his opponent with the belts. The natural athlete is disqualified. But nowadays, that means he still retains the belt because Mark Trew has to win it to become... Oi, Mark!
Uh-oh.
I don't think your little head remembers what you said at the beginning of the match. I made you handshake just because I know how much of a bastard you are.
This is what I was talking about, David.
I made you handshake. I said, no matter how bad, or no matter what this match finishes, you will give me a rematch. And what did you do? You shook my hand.
There's levels to this.
You grow the balls to wrestle me again, I will become the WrestleForce Undisputed Champion.
I am loving everything about this, Rex Armstrong.
Mark Trew turning him slightly into Gollum there. I think he might have a concussion.
Who played who? James played Mark, and then Mark played James back, and then James played Mark back, and now Mark is playing James back. I am in love with what just happened here.
The question is, do you think they know that we know that they know that we know that they know that we know that they got played? There's so many levels to this, David.
This is the greatest match in WrestleForce history that doesn't involve Ray Francisco, and I am so happy I was here to see it.
Be for another time and another day, because right now James Pharrell is disqualified.
I'll see you soon.
Pharrell disqualified. We'll have to have a rematch another day. Let's hear it for Mark Trew.
Thanks for joining us again, everyone, for another episode of WrestleForce TV. Hit that subscribe button for more great wrestling and more good times.
And more of my voice.
Shut up, David.
Don't make me.
No, I'm scared.